Good afternoon, Chevy Malibu owners that have issues with this damn car. I wanted to post this because there's absolutely no information whatsoever on this issue, and if maybe hopefully figured out what the problem was. My issue was, obviously now I'm not in park, but my key would stay in that position. I could not get it out for the life of me. And there's no info whatsoever anywhere. No videos, no other write-ups. Except for one, that stated the only thing that would help is if you slammed it in park. Which I was about to tear all this apart, and I did that search. I'm like, well, I suppose now that I got it apart, maybe that's the problem. It just wasn't getting all the way forward. Ta-da. I speculate, once I get this back now, I speculate that I had to do some other fixing down underneath the shifter with some other stuff. Plus, it's not hooked up now, but I added this. I'm going to pause it and show you though. While I was fixing other things, I added this dual USB digital voltmeter at the same time because I wanted to. I've had voltmeters on cars in the past, and at least that was always an indication. If I was having alternator, battery, or some kind of issues, at least you know what kind of volts you're getting kicked out. I speculate, and unfortunately this is the hookup, that's what usually went to the old plug-in, and I tapped into that. I'm guessing, it didn't happen right away, but I'm guessing I gave it a couple weeks, and the wires and other harnesses eventually got in the way of the shifting mechanisms. And I mean, I got the car in park, but maybe it just wasn't sensing that it was all the way in park. That makes a whole lot of sense, doesn't it? But that seems to be the issue at the moment, where something was just in the way down there. Now there's going to be other problems I saw where it's the link, if it was a linkage actually up on the transmission or some other cables or something down here. But for the rest of you that might have a similar issue, you obviously didn't do extras like I did, but this still might have gotten loose or in the way over time, and it's not letting you get fully into park and removing the key. So I hope this helps someone down the line, because I've been battling this issue for a good few weeks now, wondering what am I going to do, because I didn't want to change my ignition. That was going to be fun for one, and then obviously replacing keys, because that's getting new keys open the door or the trunk when battery's dead or it fails or something. So plus when your key's stuck like that, you can't remote start it. So that was going to be another thing with fall and winter right around the corner. So I really hope this helps, again, someone else out there. Any questions or concerns? They're probably going to get some questions on the voltmeter. That was just on eBay. I wanted to make sure it was, both outlets are a 5 volt 2.1 amp. Still actually kind of testing it out to see how well it charges, but it works, and looks kind of cool and better than the other plug-in cigarette lighter. And if you're wondering, well, I still have one in the back in case I actually need an actual plug-in cigarette lighter outlet. So have a good day. Thank you, boys and girls.